everyone. My name is Danae Simmons, and this is my story. For those of you who didn't know, now you know I had COVID. It came to me by surprise. I had no idea how I caught it. And when I contracted COVID, it was like I was in some serious denial. Like, I honestly told myself, like, no, I don't have COVID. Like, that's sick. That couldn't be it. Because I ended up losing my sense of smell and taste. And even with those being gone, I was like, no, I don't have it. And it wasn't until I got a phone call from a friend, and they were like, what's wrong with you? Like, over the past weekend, we noticed that something was going on. And so at that moment, I was like, I think I have COVID. And they were like, oh my gosh. And in that very moment, I became proactive. I had, plenty of individuals who were helping me to get through. Once I started, I guess, my week, that's when it really started to hit for me, because I had minor symptoms, but the main symptom that I had was shortness of breath. And, I was told, like, you may have to go to the hospital. And I didn't want to go to the hospital. That was the last place I was trying to go, was the hospital. And, I'd have moments or episodes where even if I got out of bed, I was like trying to catch my breath for the life of me. And, I almost thought, like, maybe, I don't know, am I going to make it through this thing? Because I could barely breathe. And, I had obtained a device called a pulse oximeter. And I was told, okay, if that went below like 93, you may have to go to the hospital. And so I was a little nervous when I got it, and I checked it, and it was in the 99, 98. So I was like, okay, I'm good. And every now and again I would have episodes, and it would be really, really scary. And during this time, there were some texts, there were some people, and there were text messages from people who helped me kind of get through everything that I was going through. There were 3 Bible verses that I have that I want to share with you all that helped me to get through this COVID journey. So the first text that I want to share with you is from Mark 11:24, and it says, "Everything you ask for in prayer will be yours if you only have faith." And that tells me, like, if I have faith, everything, not some things, everything that I ask for in prayer will be mine if I only have faith. And I believe in God. I have faith that He is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that I could possibly ask. And even if I don't ask, He already knows what I need. And if I have faith, everything that I ask for will be mine. And so I was able to claim that during this journey. My second text is Psalms 42, verse 11. And it says, "Why am I discouraged? Why am I restless? I trust you, Lord, and I will praise you again because you help me, and you are my God." It's almost like a self-check to me with this verse, because it's like, why are you discouraged? Like, when you believe in a God as big as I believe in a God as big, it's like, why are you discouraged? Why are you restless? Don't you trust me? God is saying, don't you trust me? And I know that I trust God to be able to heal me, to be able to take me through this COVID journey. So I was like, why am I discouraged? Why am I restless? Like when I would get text messages and phone calls and people are like, how are you doing? At that moment, I probably was gasping for air, but I'm like, I'm great. I'm good. Like everything's fine. And they're like, okay, that's good. I mean, I know what's happening with me, but there's certain things that I want to speak into existence. Like I want to be able to have my mind correspond with my body so they can all get on one accord and we can get this thing moving. Okay? And the last text, and my most favorite one of the three, comes from Proverbs 18 verse 14. And that says, being cheerful helps when you are sick, but nothing helps when you give up. Now, if that isn't a good word, and this verse, I used to read it a lot even before I got sick, and I would apply it to my prayer life. And when I say that, it's for instance, it's like if somebody is sick, I would be cheerful for them when I pray. So it says, being cheerful helps when you are sick, but nothing helps when you give up. So when I pray for others, I want to be cheerful. I don't want to give up. And that's exactly when I got sick. I was like, okay, now I'm the one. I got to pray. Like, I can't give up. I have to be cheerful during this time, because if I'm not, it won't help. So I appreciate this word where God says being cheerful helps when you're sick, and nothing helps when you give up. Never give up on God, because He won't give up on you. Never give up on Him. He's always there. He's fighting for us. And you know what? God is a winner. We always see victory when we believe in the God that we serve. So I want to just encourage everyone that, going through this COVID experience, it was scary. And I look around and I see a lot of people dying, and I'm like, why did I make it? How is it that I made it through this journey? And people that I know who are close to me have died from this virus. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a miracle. I honestly believe that I am a miracle. If you survived COVID, you're a miracle. Okay? And if you are going through COVID at this very moment in time, be cheerful. Do not give up. Have joy. Find some joy through this pandemic. Because you know what? Believing in God helps. And if you give up on yourself, it's not going to help your situation. So claim it, speak it, and everything that you pray for, everything that you ask for in prayer will be yours if you have faith. So you know what? If you've never seen a miracle, here I am. I am a living, walking, breathing testimony. I'm a miracle of what God can do. He's been better than good to me, and I am forever grateful. So this is just a little short testimony of what I've been going through, and I hope that it will bless you and that you'll share it with others so that we can share the love of God and His goodness.